Understanding the symptoms of anxiety, and more importantly why they happen, can make us feel more empowered and less stressed out and, well, less anxious. Trying to be kind to your body. Remember, it thinks it's in danger, even if it's not, so it's doing what it's supposed to. Let's look at some of the symptoms now. 1. Blurry vision. Anxiety can cause acute visual symptoms such as distorted, blurry and foggy vision. This is because during extreme stress, hyperventilation causes an imbalance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the body. You move quicker and your eyes scamper threats, like tigers. But because everything is moving so quickly, vision becomes distorted and pupils dilate, making it hard to focus. How cute was that tiger, by the way? 2. Racing heart and palpitations. When you're anxious, your heart may pound, flutter or race. These sensations are totally normal during times of stress, and it's due to the fight or flight response being activated and increased adrenaline levels. If you are hyper-aware of your bodily functions, this makes everything worse, resulting in a vicious cycle, and a panic attack may be around the corner. Try to control your breathing and ground yourself back to the present moment, telling yourself that you are safe, because you are. 3. Difficulty breathing. Anxiety causes rapid, shallow breathing, which can be short-lived or start a feedback loop that makes your anxiety worse. Your mind may trick you into thinking you are going to die, but in reality, it's very common. It's one of the most common symptoms of anxiety, and one that people make worse on their own. It's due to hyperventilation. You aren't getting a full breath, so you try to breathe faster and deeper, overriding the subconscious breathing pattern. This is not good. Too much oxygen and not enough carbon dioxide, which we're essentially blowing out too quickly, causes lightheadedness and dizziness and an increased surge in anxiety, another feedback loop. You need to slow your breathing to increase carbon dioxide levels. Try the physiological sigh or box breathing and breathe out through pursed lips. 4. Lashing out or being impulsive. When overwhelmed, the brain is less equipped to make sound decisions, and they may lash out as an impulsive response to stress. It's a sudden release of intense emotion, often directed at ourselves or others. It's due to a number of factors. Fight or flight response. We perceive a threat, so the fight in us tries to gain control to defend ourselves. Communication breakdown. A way of communicating pain or fear. Our emotions are shouting for help and attention. Defense mechanism. Lashing out is a way to protect ourselves when we are overwhelmed. Conversely, some people may have the opposite reaction, to freeze. Or you may do both. I do, depending on the situation. It's all very normal. 5. Weakness and fatigue. This is due to a crash in adrenaline after your sympathetic nervous system has been in overdrive. Also, people with anxiety are usually on high alert, thoughts racing. This causes an intense fatigue. That, coupled with difficulty sleeping, is a time bomb waiting to go off. So you have excessive sleepiness due to all these factors, but you can't sleep. It's a nightmare, which I know well. So always remember these symptoms are totally normal. But if you have any, you may benefit from training and rewiring your brain to better deal with anxious situations rather than suppressing these symptoms.